Being one of the world's wealthiest isn't all fun and games. And before your mind floods in with questions, here's another stunning revelation you didn't see coming. The game of wealth preservation goes way beyond what meets the eye. Let's be real. Have you ever wondered about the wealthy elite and how they manage to amass huge fortunes and pass them down through generations? In either case, it's a lot more challenging than you think. In this video, we'll dive into the secret strategies that together create the web of financial secrecy. So without further ado, let's dive right into how the elite hide their money while passing down their massive generational wealth. In a world where fortunes rise and fall like the flow of tides, and where it doesn't take long for one empire to overtake the next, there's little doubt in the fact that the concept of preserving wealth across generations becomes a super tantalizing challenge. Imagine a grand tale that spans centuries, where the secrets of success and prosperity are whispered from one generation to the next, and all it takes is a mere 2 generations for it all to go in vain. Honestly, that's the worst that could happen, right? But the good news is, hidden within the folds of time lies a solution to this very problem. One that the ultra-wealthy families have finally discovered the hard way. The cherry on top. Gear up to step into the world of the Rockefellers, a dynasty enveloped in secrecy and staggering wealth. For over 80 years, which makes about 7 generations after John D. Rockefeller's passing, this family remains one of the richest on Earth. And let's admit, their unparalleled ability to hide their fortunes has made us more curious about its magnitude than ever before. In this thrilling video, we delve into their intricate web of trusts, family foundations, and hidden riches, all to reveal the mysteries that have kept the Rockefellers at the pinnacle of wealth and power to this day. Looks like they've managed pretty well to keep away from tax evasions, public scrutiny, and even legal obligations. So right before we begin to peel off the layers, let's get one thing straight. In the world of the ultra-wealthy, ownership is nothing short of a battlefield. Leeches, thieves, taxes, and relentless prosecutors lurk around every corner, ready to pounce on the wealthy individuals the first chance they get. And if there's anything that can change the game for them, that's owning the privileges without actually owning them. Remember, you want the control, but definitely not the liability that comes with it. Yep, that's exactly what the wealthiest people out there do. They make sure their names are nowhere on their personal assets, and yes, it works. And hey, did you know that in the world of hidden assets, the truly wealthy exist beyond the Forbes list? Absolutely. Yet, behind the scenes, they masterfully manipulate entities, structures, and intricate mechanisms that intentionally fly under the radar. Well, these guys know pretty well how to stay veiled from the public eye. That brings up the question, how to control something without owning it? The answer is simple. The smartest of these elites have devised ingenious tools that grant them unparalleled power while keeping them broke on paper. And the forefront of their arsenal is a powerful tool known as a trust, a strategic mechanism put into action by some insanely influential families like the Rockefellers. In 1934, John D. Rockefeller Jr. established trusts for his children, containing oil company stocks and real estate holdings. These trusts remain the primary repository of the family fortune. In 1952, another set of trusts was created for his grandchildren, the 4th generation of the Rockefeller family. So, why trust? Well, that's because trusts are the secret treasure troves where the wealth of the ultra-wealthy resides, safer than ever. In fact, it's more like family corporation. You place your money, real estate, and businesses into this entity, granting you control over how it's invested. Setting rules for its distribution after your passing is crucial. Once your money is in the trust, you no longer own it, the trust does. This separation allows you to retain control while appearing far from your billionaire self. Sure, you might be worth billions, but hidden within numerous trusts, you'll be as humble as ever on paper. Plus, rest assured, no one can come after your fortune, no matter how massive it is. If that weren't shocking, here's a little something that'll make you jump off your seats. In the US, there's a huge death tax, where your children may be burdened with up to 40% taxes on the inheritance you leave behind. Trusts offer a solution to help your kids bypass this tax. By placing your assets in a trust, your children can assume roles on the board of trustees, inheriting both your wealth and the control that accompanies it. But what if I told you these trusts are just one piece of the puzzle? The upcoming tool is sneakier than ever. But before we unveil the rest of the secrets in the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop for future videos that have all it takes to blow your mind away. Now's the time for yet another mind-blowing strategy of elite wealth management. You guessed it right, it's none other than life insurance, which becomes a mind-bogglingly powerful tool for the ultra-wealthy. Even the Rockefeller family has their own life insurance company, the Rockefeller Insurance Company. Why? It might sound bizarre, but the strategic use of life insurance as a super bank account is one of the best kept secrets of the wealthy. That's precisely because life insurance policies are like super bank accounts for them, which comes with extraordinary tax benefits. And this means they can harness the power of life insurance to grow their wealth without worrying about taxes eating away at their gains. So, the wealthy pour vast sums of money into their life insurance policies, and here's the best part, it grows tax-free. Then, they leverage this tax-free growth to invest in whatever they want. Their investments flourish, and best of all, it even passes down to generations without any tax at all. And let's admit, this is a pretty clever asset protection method, right? It's perhaps the best way for these billionaires to assign their dollars to do more than one job. They can invest their money while keeping it shielded from taxation. Here's the genius part. The IRS doesn't consider it as taxable income. That's just why many institutions use life insurance not only as a death benefit, but also as a safe place to store and use their money. And that's where things get spicier. These rich people borrow money against their own life insurance policies, and then use it to invest in more assets. Whoa, now we know where all the unexplained wealth originates. But here comes the real question. How can you take out a loan on your life insurance in the first place? Well, accessing funds when you go directly to an insurance company is easier than you think. You receive unstructured loans without any inquiries or hassle. It's a streamlined process where funds are readily available, no questions asked, since these insurance companies know you're going to die one day. Unlike other institutions, when you pass away, the insurance company pays out your family as beneficiaries, deducting only what you owe them. Exactly, no repayments at all. Just like you'd expect, the wealth transfer in the Rockefeller family is just as smooth as it gets. When their children are born, they purchase significant life insurance on them, while the kids enjoy their wealth and spend freely. Upon their death, a massive death benefit replenishes the trust, ensuring the continuity of the family's wealth. And guess what? The death benefit can ultimately pay off your outstanding loans too. When every generation has a life insurance, the future is safeguarded, regardless of the choices they make. It's an assurance that each succeeding generation will be better off, creating a legacy of financial security and inheritance planning like no other. Imagine, no matter what state you're in, alive, sick, or even dead, there's an asset compounding for you. Fantastic, we know. But hey, there's more about wealth accumulation waiting to be explored, so don't go anywhere just yet. Every great family dynasty needs a secret weapon. The family foundation. When your empire reaches astounding heights and money becomes limitless, another mansion or luxury item won't make a difference. That's where the family foundation steps in, changing the game completely. Pack up all your money there, enjoy tax benefits, and maintain control. The magic's done. A foundation offers dual advantages: the appearance of noble generosity to the public and a legal requirement to spend only 5% on charity each year. It's the ultimate PR move while retaining financial power. The rest of the money you may use to employ your loved ones and reward them with generous salaries. Or it might be your only chance to leave a lasting legacy by getting your name plastered on your university building. And hence, rather than relinquishing control by donating to external charities, the ultra-rich establish their own private family foundations. These foundations become their personal nonprofit entities, allowing them to donate to their own cause. Though technically not donating to themselves, they exert full control over these foundations. As the masters of their wealth, they dictate where the money flows and shape the destiny of their philanthropic endeavors. That's smart, right? We bet. Not that these families aren't generous with charity, but they employ pretty clever ways to do so strategically. So technically, they just get to pay a fraction of the money. However, there are families that establish foundations not to give away substantial amounts, but rather as a facade of charity. Behind the curtains, the true intention is to retain control over their wealth. These foundations serve as the bedrock of their financial structure, with all money eventually flowing into them. Coming back to Rockefeller, he didn't just use foundations to control his wealth. No, he founded the Rockefeller Foundation with a greater purpose, to shape society according to his vision. Through the Rockefeller Foundation, he revolutionized the modern education system as we know it today. Imagine, when you're a man with power laying at your feet, the next best thing you can do is shape what the world thinks about you. On the contrary, some foundations often operate as a nonprofit entity, focused on philanthropy rather than wealth creation. The funds that flow into private family foundations are typically sourced through donations or transfers from trusts. It's a strategic channeling of resources, ensuring that wealth is directed towards the foundation's mission and charitable initiatives. After all, not every rich man will use the resources for money laundering. Some are sincerely generous too. Now that we've seen the different and, in fact, the clever ways the ultra-wealthy keep their insane wealth flowing down to generations, it's time to get in touch. Which strategy do you think is the smartest? Do let us know in the comments. And if you're ready to be even more surprised, now's your chance to click on the next video for more astounding facts coming your way.